we're in a weird spot right now because of the threat of tariffs. The actual implementation of tariffs, significant, was like historically big. Like, we've never had this happen before. That's going to cause inflation. Regardless of what you think about any kind of political situation, whatever your stance is, there is no question that tariffs are going to cause things to cost more. So that's going to cause inflation. Also, tariffs are probably going to cause people to lose their jobs because people are going to buy less cars, let's say, because they're too expensive. So car makers lay people off. Also, lots of government layoffs that are, very famous right now. All these people getting laid off from the government. That is a recipe for a tough job for the Fed, right? Because now they're having to fight high inflation and low job market, and interest rate is a tough tool to do both of those things.
Well, I mean, there's so many moving parts. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around. I try to think of it from our situation, how we're helping people. And what I immediately think about is builders and think about lumber and think about the costs that builders are, because builders have been paying a lot of money in order to get deals done through incentives, buy rates down in order to keep their prices where they're at. And if prices keep going up for them, they can't continue to pay the same amount of money to keep buying interest rates down. That's something that concerns me to a certain extent, for sure.
100%. All of this works together, right? If builders are having a harder time getting homes sold, they'll build less houses. What that does to the housing market is there's less supply now, so prices theoretically go up, although we've got plenty of supply right now. So yeah, it's a complicated mix of things. What's really great is all of this stuff boils down to what's the Cromford Index doing? Like, at the end of the day, that is the future teller. Like, period. End of story. It's spectacularly accurate. What I tell people is real estate is actually very easy to predict what's happening to real estate prices in the short term. Like, I can tell you with very high level of certainty what's going to happen in the next 6 months, mostly in the next year. It's really hard to know 2, 3 years down the road.
Sure.
10 years, I can tell you what's going to happen. The houses will cost more in 10 years. They just will, right? Historically, that's what's going to happen. So we just know right now, it's very likely that if you're a seller and you're selling your house right now, especially if the Cromford Index is really low, you are better off selling today than you are in a year, almost for sure. Now, you'd probably be better off in 5 years than you would be today. We don't know for sure, but probably, right? So historically, that would be a good bet. I would say for buyers, this is a great time to get what you want. Like, you're a little bit bigger deal right now. So you can ask for a rate buy down. You can ask for a lower price on the home. You have more selection. So I would say you don't need to be in a rush to buy a home. You're definitely not going to miss out on a big boom. So be picky, buy what you want, find something you really would enjoy being in and buy that house.